kids out there, now listen, I've said this before, but I'm going to show it again. Watch a little touch pass. Wait a minute. Watch a little touch pass by Tucker on this one, and Sundin, I think, is first. But watch the little hesitation. I see you guys going in. You just put your head down and blast. Now watch Sundin. Watch this. He just gives it a little wrinkle, so the guy moves. Good move. He doesn't look too happy. See, just a little wrinkle. Now watch Wellwood. Watch a little touch pass by Tucker, though. Coming up, watch this. Remember I told you last week the touch pass? See that? Just tipped it up. Now watch. See that little hesitation? Well, I want to show something about Joe Sakic. All you kids out there, I watch you now. You're cherry picking up around the red line. You have to come back and back check a little. Now watch this, Joe. Look at this guy, a zillion points. Look at him come. Look at that. That's the way you kids got to come back. Saves a goal, you'll see it. Coming up. Watch it ahead. Look at that. He gets it right there. Unbelievable. Did I say that right?
You bet. Mark Giordano, he played great in Toronto.
Oh, Tito, watch this. Look at that. Look at it. Just feathers it in, kid. I see you guys trying to blast it right through the boards. You don't have to do that. Watch this. Over. Nice little feather like that. But I got one I want to show you. If you kids could do what this guy's going to do, every coach in the world would want you. You know, there's no defenseman around. And who's it, Ludwig that does this?
Ludman.
Something like
Used to be Lidman.
Is it? All right, Tony. Let's say Tony. Used to be what?
It used to be Lidman. But it'd be flip your Lidman if he went with Lidman. Here's Tony Ludman.
All right, now watch what he does. Backhand, unbelievable. He's in trouble. Look at that. Kids, if you could do that, that would be unbelievable if you could do that. I mean, that's really something. You don't know how important that is. I know it's people, what big deal, flip. Unbelievable. Coaches would love you.
Pavel Demitra, the shootout last night, Minnesota Calgary.
Now, you kids, I know I got to hurry here because I don't have much time, but you kids, when you're taking the shootouts and you're doing, watch this guy. He threw them off. Now, watch. He goes down the side, throw the goalie off. Like, goalie's going to get mad. Look at this here. This is unbelievable. Watch this. Puts it in. I mean, that is pretty. You have to admit, that is a new one. Look at this. He's over at the way at the side. Throw them off a little. See? Kiprusoff, he threw off. I mean, that's
just not Kiprusoff's bag, is it, those shootouts?
I guess not. Anyhow, here's the deal. I know you, when you're going to shoot, you always look at you tip it off to the goalies all the time. Watch Joe Thornton now. Look. See that? You got to do stuff like that. We'll see it again now. Look where he's looking. Watch where he's looking. Look, he's looking right out. If he just had to pull off the post, but he never bit for it. A lot of guys would pull off the post. Now, another thing for you young goaltenders. This is Lalongo. Now, wait a minute. Don't run it yet. You stand there. I'm standing right beside you. You never say a word to your defense. You got to communicate all the time. Don't run it yet. But there's 25 seconds, things I left in the period, and they don't want to screw up with 25 seconds. So what he's saying, there's 25 seconds left. He's saying to his defenseman.
Might have been 35.
Well, something like that. Anyhow, wait a minute. He's saying, don't screw up. Now, listen. Watch this.
I think 35. You know,
well, 35. What he's saying is, look, don't fool around. Get it out and get it in because they don't want to get scored on the last 35 seconds.
Well, remember, Don, last year in the Stanley Cup when UC Markkanen had to come in when Rolison got hurt and there was a little kerfuffle behind the net. All communication, right?
You got to talk. Goalies, everybody talks, and that's the way you do it in the National Hockey League.
Just about that junior...
Wait a minute. What I said, Ryan O'Reilly is a good hockey player, but there's one thing wrong with him. As I told Stahl, he's leaning over with not a real short stick, but just enough. And I went down, or I come up and he asked me, use a long stick, and you notice he's always up like that. You always notice Spezza's always up like that. You always notice Thornton's always up like that.
St. Louis.
And St. Louis, the whole deal. One guy that didn't, one of my favorite guys of all time, is Lindros. And Lindros was in junior. He used to have a short stick. Think of him playing. He was always over like that. Then he got up with the big guys, Bawango. You always have your head up. You got a long stick. But they will tell you, everybody will tell you, when you have a short stick, you can handle a puck better.
Well, that is the question. What about sacrificing that?
Well, Stahl doesn't do too bad. Yeah. And Thornton doesn't do too bad. And Spezza doesn't do too bad. Chase McEachran, it is good news. McGuinty government, it is just wonderful what they did. You know what Chase, he was a young lad. His father, John, found the letter to me, and John went on a vendetta. He's going to, there he is there, God love him.
and he had a heart problem. He saw Yuri Fisher, and he said, we got to do something about this. He says, I want a defibrillator in every rink. I want it in this here. And his father, in honor of Chase, he by gall, the McGuinty government, $3 million, and they're going to be defibrillator in every recreational place, in every arena. I think that's just terrific. Walter was there. Walter Gretzky, Yuri Fisher was there. Just wonderful, boy. And you, some of you guys watching right now, it might save your life. Could save your life.
Well, we play in the beer leagues, you know, Don. Portage La Prairie just put in a defibrillator, Salmon River. But you got to designate on your team. One guy's got to make the call to 911. One guy's got to start the CPR immediately, and the other guy has got to go get the defibrillator. But you can't just run for the defibrillator. You got to start right away. So 3 guys, one to the phone, one to the CPR, and one to the defibrillator.
Could save your life. This is what we're telling you right now. We're going to talk about the game today. I don't know what Cabina's got against my buddy Wellwood. But kids, never do what Kabina did there. Wait a minute, don't roach. Okay, go show it. If you see, look, he's got his mouth open. Oh my goodness!
He did yell. You saw him yell.
Yeah,
funny enough.
But when you see that coming, and he's lucky, the kid's pretty deft, as they say, on his feet, and he never got in really trolley track. When you see you're going to do it, just take and fire it hard and get it away, because that could have been lights out for him. So I know Kabina didn't do it, but that's that breakout play in the middle. Why give it to him 10 feet from him when you know he's cutting that way? What I call that is everybody a suicide pass. I'm a little worried he might get tired. I mean, I really like the guy. I got a little thing. I want to show you how sharp he is, and I told you about the time of the prospect. Watch him take a little peek here. We're going to do it again. Watch, kids, you goaltender. See him take a little peek. You want to know if somebody was going in the back door. You guys get so fixed on the puck, you don't notice that guy coming. Now, watch now. Take a little peek like that. That didn't hurt anything. And he sees the guy coming in. Always know what's coming in that back door.
Can't believe this is the first time it's come up. Your favorite pet peeve, sticks.
Now, look, hold it now. Listen to this. I know you people think I'm paranoid about this thing, but watch these sticks. First of all, we'll show you 2 that didn't work. Watch this here, sticks. Now, why? It's an epidemic. He must go crazy. Look, right there. Look, there's one in front. Here's another one coming from the other side. Look, he's saying something to him. Get your stick out of the way. There it is again. That's it. All right, I think there's one more that they don't score. But watch, you can't tell. Watch this, but the next goal's coming up. Tell me which goal was before, the game before, or this one. Look at the stick in front. I don't know how he must go nuts, must dream or something all the time.
Now here are the goals.
Now here are the goals. Tell me the difference. You can't tell which one is what. Stick in the middle. You can't see. It doesn't have to touch the stick. All he has to do is throw him off. He can't see it. Now watch it. You'll see it again. Now, you can't tell which one it is, can you? Hey,
so what would you do? Because that's Devil's big thing. Gomez through the middle. Guy either Elias or
get your
over
stick
there.
out of the way. Go at him. Let him see the puck. Don't shove it in front. What he cares, the goalies will tell you, I can't pick it up. When it's like this, the puck's here, he can't pick it up. Too late. Now watch this. Now wait a minute. Don't go yet. I got time. You kids, I noticed you when the coach calls everybody over, you drink water, you don't pay attention. Watch one of the greatest goaltenders in the world today. Watch what he does. This is what you should do all the time. Get over there and listen to what's going on. It's just as important for you to be there, not drinking water, looking around and everything.
And Scott Niedermayer, this was the other thing.
This was the one thing. This guy has won everything, every cup you can think of, All-Star. Watch, he's the one guy, the first guy to go back and the rest of the guys see him. That's why Scott Niedermayer will always be a winner.